Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Seeds of Hope.
I see what Seeds of Hope is doing for these children, and it's giving them the opportunity, the chance to be able to dream, to be able to grow up to be the leaders of their church, the leaders of their community.
Start on your dotted line.
Where the world might see them as an underclass or as disadvantaged or at risk, we see light, we see potential, we see the future leaders of our church.
The mission of Seeds of Hope is to provide tuition assistance for low-income students attending our inner-city Catholic grade schools.
I was with it from the very beginning. Seeds of Hope continues the mission of Christ, and particularly the mission in education. The great mission that Jesus Christ gave to the church was to go out and make disciples of all nations.
They saw the need for the children and how many children were not able to stay or not able to come to Catholic school because they couldn't afford it in the inner city. They just didn't have the money.
If a child does not finish school, that child probably will remain at the poverty level.
St. Rose was a very safe haven for so many of the families. We had a lot of children that perished because of the gangs in the area at the time.
We see families who many times are struggling financially, however they're looking for something more for their kids.
All of our families are required to pay something. So our largest scholarships go up to $3,000 a year. Everyone has skin in the game. Everyone is committed to this.
The parents are so faithful. So many faithful families. They're very, very committed.
The families are a part of the service days and the community days. Many of our schools will require our parents to volunteer to be part of the community. Seeds of Hope is providing academic opportunity, faith formation, tuition assistance, but we know that faith is not just in the classroom. Faith is brought home with the families.
So it was a way of really helping families and expressing the charity of Christ to them.
Our parents really want to be there and are a part of the community. That is testament alone to how important it is and how important they see that school and that church as a part of the greater community, which is something very, very special.
It really helps them to be lifted up and to see that there is hope and real hope in the world.
We know that it's our responsibility as a Catholic school to make sure that they're not just formed well, but that they're also using their formation to guide the decisions that they make.
Each year, donors are given the opportunity to adopt a student in our Catholic schools. And for either a $2,000 or $3,000 scholarship, they are matched up with a student. They know that this scholarship will make or break their opportunity to stay in school.
They are able to make the sacrifice of seeing a young child all the way through school. And it really helps them to recognize that what they have is a gift from God.
Giving to Seeds of Hope will enable schools to be revitalized, will enable families that are deserving to get the chance to receive a Catholic education that their children deserve, but also will ensure the future of the Catholic Church.
It's precisely helping young people see that they're loved by the Church and by Christ Himself, that we have Catholic schools, and so Seeds of Hope is essential, and all of our Catholic schools are essential in continuing that mission of Christ.
They try to help every child that they can, and every child, they succeed because of Seeds of Hope.
When you see the transformation and the joy and the excitement in the young people's heart and their love for their faith, it really helps you to recognize how great a gift you have made.
That is such a gift to our families, to be able to sustain that faith and sustain that stability because of what these students from 1st, 2nd grade on up to 8th are experiencing in our schools.
We are at an important juncture with Catholic education, and if not now, when? If not you, who?
Thank you, everyone, for your help.
Thank you, Seeds of Hope.
Thank you, Seeds of Hope.
Thank you.
Thank you, Seeds of Hope.